Today I want to talk about bloating and one of the most common underlying causes, and then what you can do about it to help yourself relieve the bloat. If you notice that after longer periods of time, say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of not eating, so abstaining from food, that you feel better, you have less brain fog, and your bloating is definitely subsided, then you may be dealing with a condition or term known as SIBO, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Other signs are, eating a relatively small meal, like say an apple for dessert or just a snack, and you get bloated. Some folks that drink water and they just feel bloated. Others that they consume food, maybe it's a larger meal, like a salad, relatively healthy meal, but raw fruits and vegetables, and they get bloated. Some folks, it's consuming, dinner, and it's a big steak, and they feel like they have a heavy, just a rock in their stomach. Undigested protein, often the cause. And then sometimes SIBO presents as, you're feeling relatively well in the morning, less brain fog, better energy, and less bloating. But then as the day goes on, by the end of the day, you have brain fog and you're extremely bloated to the point of feeling pregnant. So if these are you, this definitely could be a condition known as SIBO. Again, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And what this is, it's not necessarily an overabundance of pathogenic bacteria in the small intestines. It's just bacteria being in the wrong place. So what it is the ileocecal valve, which separates the large and small intestine, can weaken due to inflammatory foods and stress and things like that. And the bacteria, which is more abundant in the large intestine, can seep back into the small intestine and overpopulate and cause this bloated, gassy feeling. Okay, so if this is the case, it's important to take some action steps to improve the way you feel. So certainly avoiding the FODMAP fruits and vegetables, these high FODMAP fruits and vegetables, the fruits with more fructans, is good to avoid. So fibrous foods typically best to cut down on. But this doesn't cure it or fix it. Oftentimes antimicrobials are necessary to knock out the bacteria that's overgrowing, and then coming on the back end of that and giving your gut phytonutrients, oftentimes like L-glutamine and zinc, and then certain probiotic strands to help repopulate the gut in a healthy way. All right. Now, certainly, if you eat a meal or you have a small snack and you feel bloated, then you can pretty much say, okay, this is SIBO. But sometimes people want to test and know for sure, and they want to know what exactly is going on. So stool testing is a very important piece of the puzzle there. Stool testing is fantastic. It can analyze the stool on a DNA level and really give us a clear insight as to where these overpopulations are happening, where the gut imbalances are happening, where the bacteria is maybe where it's not supposed to be. But then we can also see immune markers. We can gauge the immune system. We can see how much inflammation is in the gut. We can see how well your body's producing digestive enzymes. And this is great information when trying to get to the root of the problem. So again, bloating, often caused by small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. One other thing I must say, it's really, really important to make sure that you're having enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach. So your stomach should normally produce it to help you digest and sterilize your food. But NSAIDs and other medications cut down hydrochloric acid production, causing a chink in the armor right from the get-go of the digestive process. So food moves from the stomach into the intestines, not digested properly, and this can exacerbate the bloating and gas and constipation and diarrhea as well. So in conclusion, if you're not certain what's causing the bloating, it may be beneficial for you to get a stool test. You can reach out to me or any functional medicine practitioner, and they can guide you through that process. Oftentimes, the one that I use and recommend, it's a stool test that can be done from the comfort of your own home. and then I can get the results and help you interpret those and give you advice on what would be best to do to improve the way you feel. So I hope this helps. If you know somebody that could benefit from this information, please like, share, tag them, and here's to better health.